everyone, I'm super excited to share my bikini prep journey. After a lot of research, I've noticed there's just a lot of stories and resources out there, and I thought I'd just share what my journey looks like because there's no one way to do it, and so I thought, yeah, it might be cool just to vlog about this journey and see what happens. So why do I want to do a bikini competition? Well, during the pandemic, my husband and I randomly watched this Korean show called Boss in the Mirror, and it featured a gym owner in Seoul who trains his fitness trainers to participate in bodybuilding competitions, as well as some minor celebrities who come to his gym. And as we were watching it, I just kept kind of thinking this looks kind of fun. It looks like something that I would like doing. But yeah, after having 2 kids, I just really wanted to challenge myself and see if I could get my body back, or even train to attain a level that I had never really reached before. I've been really active ever since, high school, college. I was really serious about rock climbing for about 15 years and then pole dancing for a few years before the pandemic hit. And I've loved participating in just random running races and triathlons and biking and dancing. So this is just kind of another, bucket list item that I want to check off and then see how I like it, if I want to continue with it. I've never done just lifting and bodybuilding for the sake of building muscles before, so this is a really interesting experience so far. And I think that the biggest challenge is going to be food and really monitoring what I eat and not letting my emotional eating get in the way of my goals. So I love French fries and chips and hamburgers and fried chicken and beer and wine. So this is going to be pretty challenging. I just think it'd be a really cool experience to do a competition while I'm out here in Taiwan. So I initially started doing a lot of research. I looked up some shows. I saw some, when I Googled, I saw, okay, you need 12 to 16 weeks to prep. So I thought, all right, maybe I'll just shoot for a show in July, because I was looking in January, February, around this time. But then the more I researched, I realized, oh my God, there's so much more that goes into preparing for a competition that I just feel so clueless about. And so I decided to look for a coach. So I eventually, it actually didn't take long because I really liked my coach when I first chatted with her. So I found her online, and she's based in Canada. And we started off with a 2-month. So meeting with my coach was instantly amazing because she already gave me context of what I would need to do and how I should approach the competition. So first off, the competition that I had chosen at first was an IFBB, and I want to compete naturally, so I had no idea that IFBB isn't fully natural, so that's something to consider if you don't want to look totally out of place, I guess. And then she also recommended a much longer prep period so that you can cut calories and cut fat at a more safe pace. So my current phase was, I just finished my 2 months of pre-prep, and this has been mostly, I feel the main focus of these 2 months was getting into the gym to do actual weightlifting workouts. So I had 3 workouts a week that I are prescribed by my coach, and then also practicing tracking my food. So I've been keeping my calories high, so 2,000 calories a day and 120 grams of protein, which is not what I was used to. And so kind of just getting used to getting the habit of tracking, of cooking, of evaluating if I go out to eat, what options do I have. It was really hard with like traveling internationally or when I want to be social. So that was a really good, I think, good chunk of time to practice doing that. And then also like just keeping my calories high so that once we start cutting, we can see results more consistently. Someone just walked outside my window. And he's still there. I don't know if he's listening. And then I actually don't feel like I built that much muscle during, like, I don't think I built a significant amount of muscle during the 2 months, but I kept like battling like little injuries and trying to recover from participating in the triathlon and some other events. So I think that's okay. I'm like, my coach mentioned that my coach initially recommended that if I really wanted to be competitive, that I should spend a year building muscle and just like really focusing on the bodybuilding side and then signing up for a competition. But my goal really is just to participate right now and just do it for fun and see what happens. So I think I'm happy to just do this kind of 8-month process. So I'm really excited. We're about to start prep this week, and so I'm gonna kind of try to vlog about that and just share how that goes. So I haven't really done like weight training bodybuilding before, so adding that in 3 times a week is one of the bigger changes in addition to tracking my diet and stuff. Ever since I had kids and moved to Taiwan, my husband and I go to F45, which is a 45-minute group class that alternates between like more HIIT style cardio and then strength training classes. And the main reason why we do it is just efficiency. Like having 2 kids and working full time, it was just like really nice way to just get in and out of get your workout in for the day. You don't have to think about anything, it's already set up for you. And it's our source of community after we moved to a new country. So with my coach, we set instead of going to F45 5 days a week, I still go like 2 or 3 times a week to keep up the cardio, and like 2 cardio days and 1 strength day. And then socially, I still like going to like yoga and dance class. So I probably won't change that while I can. My time has been more free recently compared to before since I got laid off last December, and yeah, we'll see. Maybe my time will get like, I'll get really busy again if I do get a job in the next few months. But I've been, I guess that's another story, trying to figure out what to do there. So yeah, and then the other thing is I'm always battling injuries, so I also haven't been going to a stretch therapist in Taiwan. That's like a thing that I don't think they have in the States. And it's kind of like half massage, half just stretching and like helping you like loosen really tight sore muscles. So I think that's helped me kind of just like maintain a healthy body state. And I will probably be keeping that up as well for the next few months. So this is my pre-prep state. I think I have a pretty good foundation arm muscle-wise. This is just left over from all those years of rock climbing and pole dancing. Really excited to see what happens when I can finally slim down my core. Never had abs before, or like a 6-pack, because I have a short torso and I love junk food, so fat just always gathers here. And then I think my skin is still pretty loose from having my 2 kids recently. And then my left quad, I think you can see, is significantly, I'm gonna flex them, significantly smaller than my right. I've favored my right for decades now. I've had 2 ACL tears and a meniscus tear, so 3 surgeries on this knee. So so I tend to always favor my right, so I think I still need to really focus on evening this out. I think glutes are any shape here. Pretty non-existent, got flat Asian butt. Hope I can build at least something in the next 5 months. And still have back muscle. And I think lower half, I've just never really focused on before, so really looking forward to seeing that improvement. Don't know anything about posing, so I don't, something like this. Does that do anything? Something like that? It's not moving the video. Okay, so my current weight is 113 pounds, but it's a little higher than I was averaging recently. I've been more 111, 112. I think it's because of Mother's Day. I got a little, I got treated to a lot of good food, so it was pretty salty, and I think I'm retaining some of that water weight. So that's my current starting point. According to my Fitbit scale, I'm at 21.5% body fat. The scale itself I know is not as accurate as my in-body, but whenever I've lost weight before, the relative drop seems to have been pretty consistent. So I know that my body fat's actually higher than that, but I think if I just track the loss from the scale, it'll still show pretty consistent results. So we'll see how those numbers change in the next few weeks, if they do at all. And that's all for now. Okay, we'll edit around and then see what happens.